Hi folks, and welcome back to the channel. So this is going to be another contest entry. This is for Anthropomantic Fiend, his 564 plus subscriber contest. He has 3 questions for it. Real good questions. If you haven't checked out his channel, he does all kinds of stuff, collections, movie reviews, does some music stuff. Really cool dude, and really eclectic channel and really fun. I really enjoy his videos. Really good kid. He's going away to college at the end of August, he said. So really and truly want to wish him all the best of luck with that. And you know, biggest and brightest future you can have, mate. So let's get on to the questions here. So question number 1. So question number 1 is a favorite throwback movie. For me, there's several that I really enjoy, but one that I just absolutely love is the Hatchet movie, the first one. The rest of them, 2 and 3 I've seen. I haven't seen 4. The other 2 are fun, but the first one is a legitimate throwback to the 80s, all practical effects, gore for days. If you haven't seen that one and you're a gore hound, you've got to check that one out. Kane Hodder plays the Victor Crowley character in it, and he is absolutely the biggest ham when it comes to that character. It's so much fun. And I really do love that one, and it is seriously a throwback in every sense of the word to the 80s. It's wonderful.
Once upon a time, there was a boy named Victor Crowley.
I want to go home. We're all gonna die.
Alright, so question number 2 was your favorite kill in the Friday the 13th franchise. So I have 2 favorite kills in the franchise. The MPAA, as we know, if you're a fan of the Friday movies, just really went hardcore after them. So they had to kind of get creative with some things, and there's some absolute gore kills, and then there's absolutely bloodless kills. Most of the bloodless kills are not great, but actually one of my probably top 5 favorite kills of the entire franchise is actually a bloodless kill, and that's when from part 6, when the sheriff gets folded back in half. It's just absolutely brutal. The sound design for it is what makes that scene, and there's absolutely no blood, and it's one of the coolest kills in the entire franchise. Now, my other favorite kill is far from being bloodless. In fact, it's actually It's from one of my least favorite movies, but it had some good kills throughout the entire movie. It's one of the few things that it really has going for it as far as Friday the 13th movies go. I'll get more into the discussion of that one when I do the rankings, if you haven't seen it. But it's actually part 9, Jason Goes to Hell, and it's the 10th kill. It's absolutely brutal. Even the edited version of it that was in the theatrical release is pretty seriously brutal and fairly bloody. But the unrated version of it is just wonderfully over the top. Not humanly possible, not even souped up possible in reality, but that also just adds to the fun factor of it, and I love that kill. Alright, so question number 3 was to give at least 3 shout-outs to people that you feel on YouTube need more subscribers. So I've got 3 that are small channels, 2 that have just started, and 1 that's been slogging it for a while and is very underappreciated. And then I have a big channel that I really want to shout out on it. So we're going to go ahead and start with the smaller channels, and we're going to start with the one who's been doing this for a while, and that's Ethiel Cross's channel, The 13 Originals. Ethiel does movie reviews, tags, watch-alongs, live shows. She's an absolutely wonderful person. I really like Ethiel a lot. But she doesn't have a whole lot of subscribers. It doesn't make any sense to me. I really enjoy her content. She's been doing this for a while, and she definitely deserves a push. Now, for my 2 that are new, one is Gorophobe. So far, the only thing he's really done is like haul videos and going through his collections. But I know he has intentions to do more, and he's really into it. He's really got a good start going, and I like what he's done so far. And for number 3 here, which is another small channel that's just started out, is Horror with Haas. He's again the same. He's got intentions to do more, and I really think that he's going to. I really think he's going to go somewhere. So far, all the things he's done is hauls and going through his personal collection of physical medias. But I'm enjoying what he's done so far, and I really think that he's got nowhere to go but up. I really think his channel's good, and I like the way that he does his presentations, and wanted to give him a shout out on this. So my next one is my 4th one. This is a much bigger channel. He is just less than 1,000 away from 50K. And that's Mike Bracken, the horror geek. There was a game show for a short while on... Okay, I can't remember what channel it was on, but I think it was on Game Show Network, actually. But anyway, it's called Beat the Geek, and he was the horror geek on there, and he's got his own channel. He kind of goes... It's more of a... lots of puns, bad and good, lots of dad jokes, lots of innuendos, double entendres kind of thing. Mostly he does like the Italian movies and the Four and the Giallo and that sort of stuff. But he kind of goes through it, kind of gives you the breakdown of what's going on and pokes a little fun at it on the way through, and then gives it a rating between 0 and 5 barf bags. And the channel's called Sick Flicks, or well, it's called The Horror Geek, but the way he presents it is called Sick Flicks, and how sick is this kind of thing. Really funny guy, and I really like his content, and he's not a small channel, but I like his sense of humor, so I wanted to give him a shout out in this one too. So that was the 3 questions that Martin asked. He also wanted to for us to include in the video responses if there was anything in his prize package that we didn't want. I've already got all the Friday the 13th, so should I come up in the as the winner or second or whatever, everything else in it I'll take, but the 2 Friday the 13th movies I've already got, so you can piff those to the next person down the line. Anyway, as always, thank you so much for watching. I've got links down below. I will link the channels that I mentioned in the video description, and I will put the link to Martin's channel in a pinned comment underneath to keep it separate. Martin is Anthropomantic Fiend. Sorry. Anyway, so I've got. I will always include my regular links down in the description below as well. I have advocacy links. I have Teespring, Buy Me a Coffee. I've started a Patreon. I have an Amazon wish list, as well as my personal links for the Facebook page, Instagram, and Twitter. All of that stuff, I always link that down in the description below, and I will go ahead and include the channels. That will be the first few links that are in there. Please go and check these people out, and if you're not subscribed to all of these channels, including Anthropomantic Fiend, please subscribe to them. These are really good channels and really good people putting out good content. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Y'all be good, y'all be safe, and y'all have a good one.